I'm Susan Peters. Welcome to the family dinner table. Today we have a special treat. His name is Chef Aki, and he brought from his family dinner table in Hawaii, Ahi-Pokey to Wichita. He's got a couple food trucks now. We're gonna head in and he's gonna cook us and cut us up two of his most famous dishes. Let's go inside.
The family dinner table is made possible in part by the following.
Keto-tarian food. What is it? It's a plant-based spin on a traditional keto diet, and it doesn't have to be hard. With our Simple Truth keto-friendly lineup, we've got you covered throughout your day. We have tasty snacks, filling lunches, yummy desserts, and even plant-based patties like this for chow without the cow. It's Nido with Keto-tarian food. Learn more about our low-carb, high-protein Simple Truth products at dillons.com.
Offering more than 60 brands to choose from, refrigeration, dishwashers, cooking and laundry to outdoor appliances and grills, Metro Appliances and More has something for every need and every budget. In store or online, Metro Appliances and More.
The Spice Merchant since 1980, Wichita's original gourmet coffee roaster. Coffee and tea from around the world. Enjoy our full line of functional and fun accessories. Located 4 blocks east of Washington on Douglas.
McClelland is a proud sponsor of PBS Kansas, specializing in theater quality audio and video, cinematic lighting, smart home integration, and seamless surveillance, all in the comfort of your home. More information can be found at macsound.com. The Culinary Arts program at Butler Community College, where foods of the world, cooking techniques, and exceptional learning create 100% job placement rates for students. Changing lives through cooking. More at butlercc.edu. ABC Fine Wines and Spirits offers a unique winery experience, sophisticated and complex bourbons, and a wide variety of beers. More information at abcdiscountliquor.com.
So now we're cooking two cool summer dishes, Ahi-Pokey and something with Spam. What's the name of it, Aki?
Spam Musubi.
Spam Musubi. See all you can do with Spam? All right, first the Ahi-Pokey, right?
Okay,
Tell us what
Ahi-Pokey.
we're doing.
This is yellowfin tuna. Okay.
Now, do you have to use yellowfin or can you use?
Well, you can use bluefin if you can afford it.
Oh, so bluefin's more expensive. Yellowfin's totally acceptable.
Yeah.
And where do you get your healthy raw yellowfin
They
tuna?
fly it in
Fly it in.
and then deliver it to us.
And that's how they do it at most sushi restaurants here too, right?
Sure.
So you can you buy like yellowfin at the Dillons and do it with that?
No, you might be able to buy it at maybe Whole Foods market.
Or a fish market, a local fish market?
A fish market if there is one.
Okay, so, but if you're gonna make raw fish, buy it at the Whole Foods or a local fish market.
Right.
That's the safest way.
Because you don't have access to this.
Right, right. This looks so good. Okay, so this is, do you make sushi too, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of sushi restaurants and I make Hawaiian plate lunch because I thought it would be easier to.
Oh yeah, Ahi-Pokey. Everyone loves poke now.
No, but I mean, I don't want to reteach everybody how to eat sushi here in Kansas.
I know.
So we brought Ahi-Pokey to Kansas and Hawaiian plate lunch.
Did you?
In 2014.
Wow. Way back. I mean, not way back then. That was very soon. I mean, that was
what?
Recent.
8 years ago?
Yeah. So you brought Ahi-Pokey to Kansas.
Ahi-Pokey and Hawaiian plate lunch.
Why'd you bring it to Kansas?
Because you guys already had sushi bars and something new for you guys.
Is this something your family did too?
Yes. This is a family thing, Hawaiian plate lunch, all day, every day.
What's Hawaiian plate lunch?
Hawaiian plate lunch consists of a scoop of rice, scoop of macaroni salad, quarter pound of meat, meats for, vary from teriyaki beef to huli huli chicken, which is marinated for a day, thrown on the charbroiler and chopped up. There's kalua pork and cabbage that's cooked for a day in the ground style, and then add the cabbage and serve it.
So those are something entirely different than the ahi-poke and the
Yes,
spam.
those are Hawaiian plate lunches. These are cold appetizers, if you will.
I love that, cold appetizers. Okay, so right now we're cutting the yellowfin tuna and we're putting it in what? What's this a mixture of?
Green onions and sweet onions.
And sweet onions. So
Yeah.
green and sweet. Why do you have both?
It's the flavor. You want the flavor.
Each provides a different flavor?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So that's all that is. No sauce yet.
No sauce yet.
Just sweet onions, and you can get sweet onions anywhere, right?
You can get them at Dillon's.
Yeah.
You can get them at Costco, really Costco and Sam's.
And Farmer's Market has really good sweet onions
Yeah,
too.
there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so you're making a whole batch today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm making for service today.
Who made this for you? Your grandma, your great grandma, your mom?
Oh, my dad. My dad, his dad.
So the dads were the cooks of the family?
Yes, in the Polynesian culture, men cook all the food.
Tell me about that.
Well, we cook all the food. We gather it, we cook it, and the ladies do a lot of the prep, but for the most part, we do most of the cooking.
I like that Polynesian culture.
Well, you should, because out here, the women do everything, right?
Absolutely. What the heck?
Right?
But in Polynesian culture, it's different. You go out and you catch the fish.
Yep.
I love that. The women get to take care of the kids. You guys go out and get the food. And so did you fish when you were younger too?
Yeah. Yeah, I sure did. I didn't know how to, when I got out here, I didn't know how to fish with a pole. I only fished with a, what's it called? A Hawaiian sling, where you swimming in the water and you...
No.
Yeah.
And you caught this kind of fish with a Hawaiian sling?
You can catch yellowfin, you can catch albacore.
And who taught you how to fish?
Oh, my dad and my brothers.
And your brothers?
Yeah.
And who taught your dad?
His grandparents and his father. And
what are
so
their
on and
names?
so
Who are they? What do you remember about them?
we just call them kumu. Kumu, so that means like, or kapuna, which is like grandfather and grandmother. Or anybody that's older than you would call auntie or uncle.
What do you remember about Kula and
Kumu.
Kumo?
You mean Titu and Kapuna?
Yeah.
I
Your
remember.
grandparents.
You know what? They had passed away when I...
Oh, they had?
Yeah, so...
Well, but your dad learned everything from them.
Yep.
What does he say about them? Like, did he go fishing with them? What does he say about it?
Yeah, he fished with them.
What about the family traditions? What did he get from them?
Family traditions is like, we ate a lot of fish and spent a lot of time together around the kitchen table. My family's a large restaurant family, so...
So you spent a lot of time around the table.
Yes.
What'd you do around the family table?
Well, let's see. I had my first sushi bar at a pretty young age. I went to Japan to learn how to make sushi,
Yeah.
and I came back.
So when you were a kid, what'd
Yeah.
you guys do around the family? Did you talk? Did you reminisce? What'd you guys do around the family?
Pretty
dinner
much
table?
grew up around the restaurant,
Oh,
in the restaurant kitchen.
really?
Yeah.
And you did your talking there, huh?
Yep.
So the traditions were passed down in the restaurant around the table.
Yeah.
What do you think about those traditions and those?
Well, I carry on the ways of Hawaii right now. I am
All the way into Kansas.
doing my best. I brought Ahi-Pokey and Hawaiian plate lunch to Kansas.
I love it. Okay, now that we have it all cut up, now what are we gonna do?
Well, I didn't want you to wait, so I cut up all the green onions and the sweet onions.
I know, thank you very much.
Okay. Well,
I appreciate that.
it's
Already cut up green onions and,
sweet onions.
okay, so we already have cut up green onions and sweet onions. About how much of that? Well,
Well, it's 4 onions for about 5 pounds of tuna.
5 pounds, okay, now.
And then a pretty large bushel of of about this big
Of green onions?
Of green onions, yes.
Okay, now what are you putting in there now?
This is sesame oil and soy sauce.
All right, so what kind of
Okay.
spices do you put on this then?
Oh, this is just sesame seeds, black and white, roasted and toasted.
Now,
okay.
did you roast and toast them or did you buy them roasted?
No,
and
I
toasted?
bought them roasted and toasted, and then I mixed them together.
So you can buy them roasted and toasted.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
And then, oh, there it is. Now we need more soy sauce.
Lots of soy sauce.
Yeah, and this is Aloha Shoyu from Hawaii. Has less sodium going.
Less salt. Would you recommend buying low sodium soy sauce?
I would.
Okay, now what are we doing then?
Oh, we're just mixing it.
And we mix with our hands.
Yeah, mix with our
Okay.
hands.
So really, this is pretty simple ingredients. You got your sweet onions, your
Sweet
green
onions, green onions, sesame seeds, sesame oil. I'm gonna put 7 Japanese spices on it, just for a little bit of taste, but it's not spicy. It's just for, that's like putting mustard on your sandwich, if you
Is
will.
it? And then you
So-
got some soy sauce.
Yep, and
Okay,
the soy
the 7
sauce.
Japanese spices. That,
And that's
where
coming
would you
right
buy
now.
that?
You wouldn't, but you can buy chichimi, which is ichimi, which is togarashi.
Yeah.
You can buy it in at
Asian
the
store?
Asian store.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's 1 spice. This is 7.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, and
But if you go into one of the Asian markets here in Wichita and say, I want Ahi-Pokey spices, they'll
they're-
lead you to it.
They're not going to know what you're talking about. They're Vietnamese or Korean
Oh.
or Chinese, so how would they know what's inside poke? This is a Hawaiian dish.
So the spices that Aki is using will be in the recipe on kpts.org. So don't worry, we'll tell you about the spices.
Yeah,
So
it's-
that's all the spices. that
That's
go in.
7 Japanese spices.
7 Japanese, and we'll tell you what they are.
Yeah, it's called
So-
chichimi.
Chichimi.
Yeah, it comes in its own mix. Actually, you know what? There might be a store here in town called Lucky's on Harry and Rock,
Yeah.
where that's
This looks so good. So good. And now we're just stirring it up. And so
Yep,
basically,
we're just mixing it.
it's the soy sauce, the sesame oil, the sesame seeds, the Ahi-Pokey spices, 7 spices, which we'll have on the website. The
Right,
tuna, the sweet onions, the green onions.
right.
Not too bad. And then you just mix it all together.
Yep.
Okay. And what are we going to serve this on?
Normally, traditionally, we just serve it in a bowl.
No, not on rice or anything.
In Kansas, like when we serve it as a meal
Right.
or as an appetizer, we put it over rice. But right now, we're not going to put it over rice.
So here it is, guys. Ahi-Pokey by the first pokey cook, if I can say cook, chef
Yeah.
in Wichita. Chef Aki brought Ahi-Pokey to Kansas.
Yep. Okay, this is spam musubi. This is
How do you say it?
Musubi.
Musubi.
Yeah, it's,
Musubi.
what other languages you speak, Susan?
English and English.
Okay.
Un poquito español.
I thought you were
That
gonna
means
say-
very little
I thought you were
Spanish.
going to say Italian. I was going to help you out.
I'm half Italian and I didn't. You speak Italian?
I speak like 7 languages.
You speak 7 languages.
Yeah, maybe more if I, you know.
That's unbelievable. Who taught you 7 languages?
Oh, I'm language orientated.
Unbelievable.
So when I first started, you know, I learned how to speak Hawaiian and Japanese, then English. So what we're doing is
okay, so this is called spam musubi.
Musubi.
Musubi. Spam musubi. And how did you ever think you can make a Japanese Hawaiian dish with spam? What? And here we are. Cook the spam.
Okay, so
Okay, so
So
we've got
it's
rice in the
steam-
little sushi bowl.
steam rice.
Steam rice.
in the form.
What do you call
Okay,
this
and
thing?
this is the form.
Say that?
The form.
Oh,
It's a
form.
Musubi form. Okay. This was created supposedly in like 1962 in Kauai. I can't confirm that, so I don't know.
They found another use for Spam. Created in 62 in Kauai. I think that's about the time Spam was created.
Yep.
Might have been created in the 50s. Okay, so did you have this growing up too?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah, so I don't think I think this was just created and somebody tried to lay claim to
Yeah.
that, oh, I'm the first one, but I mean, it's been around since, the war and all that.
Okay, so rice on the bottom.
So rice on the bottom, and then you put teriyaki sauce, furikake, which is Japanese spices, and then rice again. And then we're gonna pull it out of the form.
And then, are these sesame seeds?
No, that's furikake.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so then
Okay, and then
it's in the form.
It's in the form. Okay. And then we got a piece of nori, which is seaweed.
Okay, did you serve this in your restaurant?
Yeah.
You served
Yeah.
Spam Musubi. Did I say
Yes.
that right?
Yeah.
In your restaurant.
Yeah. I served it.
And Hawaiians ordered it.
Well, they ordered it right here in Kansas. I had a restaurant on Douglas and Hillside, and then I had a restaurant in Central and Hillside.
Now, what do people say about
They love it.
Spam? Why do you think they love it?
Because it's like a snack.
You think so?
Well, see, growing up in Hawaii, it's at the gas station, it's in a liquor store, it's in the jewelry store, it's just on the counter.
No.
Yeah.
Spam is on the counter
Yep.
in the gas station.
Yep.
And
Just
there
like
it
that.
is, ladies and gentlemen. That was so easy. There we have it.
There you
Spam. Say it again.
Musubi.
Musubi. Musubi.
Yep.
Spam Musubi. That was so easy. All you do is you steam the rice, white rice.
Yep.
You put the Spam on top, the Japanese spices, which you can get.
It's called furikake.
Right, yep. And then you put soy sauce on it,
No, then there's teriyaki sauce.
teriyaki sauce,
And there you go.
and wrap it with the seaweed. Where do you get the seaweed?
Any Asian store.
Any Asian store you can get the seaweed. That
You know
is
where to put
very, very Hawaiian Kansan.
Well,
right?
it's Hawaiian and Japanese.
Okay, okay.
No, there's
But
no-
every Kansan will like Spam.
Yep.
I've never had Spam, so I'm very excited to taste
What's
it.
wrong with you?
I don't know.
Where'd you grow up?
In California.
Okay, well, that's
That stands to, there's Spam in California, but I never had
I
it.
lived in San Diego for 18 years. Well, San Diego and LA.
You did.
Yeah, the first.
You
I-
probably watched me anchoring the news, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, guys.
There you go.
So here we go. Spam Musubi.
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 There it is.
We're gonna go eat it. So here we are with Chef Aki, and when preparing in a food truck, you don't go inside to eat. No, you go to the picnic table to eat. So we're out here on the picnic table to taste test Spam
Musubi.
Musubi.
And
Why
ahi-
can't I
and
pronounce that?
ahi-poke.
And ahi-poke. Now, a fork? Really?
No, chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
There you go.
I'm a chopsticks person.
Good.
Now,
Me
my
too.
husband, he's not so much a chopsticks person.
That's all right.
He says he can't work them right.
That's all right.
Is there a secret?
Well, yeah, you can take it and hold it like this. Okay, first of all, you got to pull it this way. So, take this and stabilize it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Or
your tall man stabilizes it.
Yeah, here-
Okay.
yeah, just stabilize it. And you hold this one just like a pencil.
Just like a pencil.
And then you can
Okay.
there you go.
Like that?
The
Am I doing
farther
it right?
back, the farther back your hands are, the more dexterity you'll have.
Okay then.
And see if they're equal.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. I'm going to taste the Ahi-Pokey first, and I love the sesame seeds.
Okay.
Okay, Sue, you bragged
might
a little
wanna
too
just-
much. No, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. You just watch me, Chef
No,
Aki.
I could feed you. Here, open your mouth. There you go.
Thank you. Oh
You're
my
welcome.
God. That's the best pokey I've ever had.
That's our #1 dish.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh, that is so good. What's the hot stuff in it? Chili pepper?
The
or-
chichimi, the 7 Japanese spices.
The 7 Japanese spices.
But there's no, I mean, it's just for flavor. It doesn't stay with you.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna have that's the
Spam
best poke
musubi, you're
I've
gonna use your
ever
hands.
had. We're gonna use our hands. Don't we dip it in soy sauce?
I don't know, do you need it? Do you
Yes,
want
I
to
do.
taste it first? It's got teriyaki sauce on it.
Oh, it does have teriyaki sauce? Okay.
Teriyaki sauce and furikake.
We get it. And what?
And furikake, the Japanese seasoning.
Oh, that
All
sounds
right.
naughty, furikake.
Well, there you go. All right. So
We're gonna toast. We don't have wine, but
takimasu.
what's
There you
that?
go. Takimasu in Japanese is cheers, or akole maluna in Hawaiian.
Okay, okuli mula.
Akole maluna.
Akuli maluna.
There you go.
Okay. Oh my gosh. The Spam with the Japanese seasonings and the rice and the seaweed, but there's Spam in the middle of it. You know what? I'm gonna try it with.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So when the customers come up and they say, "What's that?" I just usually say a Hawaiian Spam sandwich.
Hawaiian Spam sandwich. I love
And
that.
they seem to be,
And what do they think about that?
they say, "Okay, let me have one."
Okay, so do you get a lot of orders for this?
Yeah.
Which is the best seller?
Oh, ahi-poke's for sure.
Yeah.
Spam, we only do it when they're pre-made because we don't want to hold up the customer.
Oh, yeah.
We pride ourselves. I mean, being a food truck, it's 30 seconds, 15 seconds to 30 seconds or less.
Okay, the patrons that come to your food truck, what do you consider them, those patrons?
I consider them great customers for paying my bill and making sure I can afford to run a business and take care of my daughter.
And do you get close to some of them? Do you talk to them? What do you guys talk about?
Oh yeah, I've become friends with a lot of them. Just the 3rd of July, I went to a friend of mine who actually is from Hawaii as well, and we become like family.
So your customers are your family?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, on the side of the truck is my cell phone. They can call me anytime. I mean, like Thanksgiving came, somebody called me the night before and said, "Oh, my kids are coming over. We didn't plan them coming. Is there anything you can do?" I said, "Well, I'll deliver everything Hawaiian style Thanksgiving dinner for you at 11 in the morning."
Oh, I love that. You deliver Thanksgiving dinner for their family.
Mhm.
I love that. So to you, sometimes Thanksgiving dinner is Ahi-Pokey and
Ahi-Pokey, kalua pork and cabbage, huli chicken, macaroni salad, Hawaiian fried rice.
is that what you would have in Hawaii for Thanksgiving?
It depends on who's cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, we have everything. You know, it's a state. You know,
Right.
it is a state. So I mean, we're in America,
Right.
contrary to popular belief.
So, and I love it that the men are the cooks of the family
Yes.
in the Polynesian culture.
Yep.
Okay, I love that. I want to be Polynesian. Wouldn't that be fun? No, it's fun cooking, isn't it? Do you have fun?
I always have fun.
What does cooking give you? What does being a chef give you?
Oh, you know, it gives me balance, and you know, to see the smiles. And I mean, when I came here, I didn't know that, you know, they've never seen Hawaiian plate lunch or poke before in Kansas. So I mean, I bought a 5-pound piece of tuna just for the heck of it to see what would happen the very first day we opened, and it was the first thing gone.
It was the first thing gone.
Yeah, and I thought, well, they obviously have been around, and I mean, you're in the Midwest, you just don't think, but so affordable, they can go on 2 vacations a year,
Yeah,
and they're a lot more well-traveled than people think.
exactly. Thank you very much. We are a lot more well-traveled. We are. Let's see. So who was around your family dinner table? I know your parents died when you were young.
My
Who
brothers
was
and
a-
sisters.
And what'd you guys do around the family dinner table with your brothers and sisters?
Well, like I said, normally we were in a restaurant, but if we weren't in the restaurant, we probably just talked story and hung out and
Tell me about the restaurant. When you guys, did you cook in the restaurant? Was that your family dinner table?
Everybody
What
in
happened?
the family cooks. So,
And what happened at the restaurant with all your brothers and sisters?
that was where we grew up. That's where the magic happened. You know, that's what we know as the family dinner table is the restaurant.
So y'all cooked, and when you closed the place, did you guys all sit down and eat together?
Usually, yeah. Family meal.
What was that like working with family in a restaurant?
Well, seeing that I was so young, it was a lot different.
Yeah.
It was like hanging out with a bunch of adults.
But what'd you get from that?
Oh, I got this. I got to pass on, how to make good food, customer service, basic business, and show people a good time.
So there you have it. Thank you so much, Aki. Aki's family dinner table was in a restaurant. Now it's in a food truck. Wherever your family dinner table is, it's important to gather around it. And just always remember, try and gather around the family dinner table at least once or twice a week. I know you can't do it every day, but at least once or twice a week, because remember, when families come together around the dinner table, families come together. Toast.
Cheers.
The family dinner table is made possible in part by the following.
Keto-tarian food. What is it? It's a plant-based spin on a traditional keto diet, and it doesn't have to be hard. With our Simple Truth keto-friendly lineup, we've got you covered throughout your day. We have tasty snacks, filling lunches, yummy desserts, and even plant-based patties like this for chow without the cow. It's Nido with Keto-tarian food. Learn more about our low-carb, high-protein Simple Truth products at dillons.com.
Offering more than 60 brands to choose from, refrigeration, dishwashers, cooking and laundry to outdoor appliances and grills, Metro Appliances and more has something for every need and every budget. In store or online, Metro Appliances and more.
Coffee, tea, and spices from around the world. Always unique, always the Spice Merchant. Located in the original 1908 Mentholatum building, just 4 blocks east of Washington on Douglas.
McClelland is a proud sponsor of PBS Kansas, specializing in design and installation of audio, video, lighting, and control systems specific to your commercial needs. More at macsound.com. The Culinary Arts program at Butler Community College, where foods of the world, cooking techniques, and exceptional learning create 100% job placement rates for students. Changing lives through cooking. More at butlercc.edu. ABC Fine Wines and Spirits offers a unique winery experience, sophisticated and complex bourbons, and a wide variety of beers. More information at abcdiscountliquor.com.